spooky.
Yeah. Ready? Come on. Up top. All right.
You're a bottom. We all know this.
Thank you all for watching Straighten Up. This is the last episode.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, Straighten Up, with your host, Jason Eddy.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Eddie, and we are so excited to be back with another episode coming into your homes, into your phones, in the most creepiest way possible.
I don't think this is creepy at all.
Oh my god! Ah! Welcome to our new studio.
Welcome.
Well, our new recording area. I wouldn't call it a studio.
They don't know. This is a full-blown studio. Our producer is actually sitting right over there. Both of our assistants are right over there.
We
Hi,
pay
guys.
$17,000 a month.
Yeah, we rent this place.
Full production crew. We're in debt for the rest of our lives to pay for them.
Yeah.
All for you.
Please leave a comment or something. I don't know.
For just 17 cents
I don't know
a
how
day.
monetization works. We haven't figured that out yet.
Instead of the Sarah McLachlan commercial, just like, for just 4 comments a day, you too can save these lonely YouTubers.
You can keep our lights on.
The lights turn off. Damn it.
It.
No, this is our new recording area.
Yes.
Yes, albeit it is our garage.
Yeah.
I was gonna say full frontal.
Oh. Well, the
Full
OnlyFans
transparency.
is linked below.
Full transparency.
Wanna
This
see
is our
something
garage.
creepy?
What?
I said our OnlyFans is linked below. So you want to see something creepy?
Our OnlyFans?
Oh, we like separate. Like our both are.
We're
linked
not
down
together, Jason.
there. There's plenty of people on OnlyFans that aren't together, but
Okay, this is taking a weird twist. The turn
you brought
were
a full
supposed to make a
frontal.
left at Albuquerque and you went right
You brought up full frontal.
on accident. You brought up OnlyFans on purpose.
People make money.
Difference. I would never do OnlyFans.
I don't think I would.
I'd
either.
self-eat pictures.
I know you would.
100% I'd self-eat pictures.
I don't know why you haven't started.
Listen, without a shadow of a hesitation in my body, I would self. If I knew people want to buy pictures of these dogs,
There's people out there.
best believe I'd let these motherfuckers off the leash.
I tell you, there's people out there. Yeah.
Anyways, so we're such a fucking weirdest tangent. We're in our garage. This is now our new recording area.
Yes.
We're gonna try to do stuff like this going forward. But obviously, as you can tell, based off of our background, it is spooky season.
Happy October.
It's spooky season. We're so excited. This is our first episode in October in spooky season. I'm ready for ghosts and ghouls and goblins and pumpkin spice lattes and and everything else that comes with this. Crunchy leaves.
Crunchy leaves.
What
I love.
else?
In California, we don't really get like the real crunchy ones.
I like a crunchy leaf.
I've never been to a place that actually when it changes colors in the fall.
Up north did that a lot.
Oh, see, lucky you. No.
The trees at my old house did that.
Did they?
Yeah.
Really didn't pay attention.
You don't. Oh, by the way, this is. Pay attention to me. This is real fire behind me.
Oh yeah. No, what do you mean? I'm just really good at video editing.
There.
These are.
And there.
These are. Ow! What? You mean the eye?
Spooky.
Eye infections are spooky.
So we're gonna try to do like something more holiday theme for the holidays, for the background. Festive.
Festive.
Yeah,
you started saying you said
holiday theme. Holidays.
Okay.
But obviously it's spooky season, so we want to do something scary. That's a real crystal ball behind us. It showed us our future, and it is bleak.
It's really not
Bleak?
looking good, guys. Bleak.
Meek.
Bleak.
Meek.
Yours is bleak. Mine's honestly doing pretty good.
Weak.
Oh my god.
To start off spooky season, we thought it'd be cool to talk about some spooky ooky stuff.
Yeah.
Every episode, we want to try to do something more spooky ooky themed.
And you guys lucked out because there's actually 5 Tuesdays in.
There is
October.
the last one being Halloween. which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
I think it's super cool. Like, we get to do an episode on Halloween for you guys. I promise you, we promise you, Bruno promises you, we will upload every Tuesday in October.
Yes.
Every Tuesday in October, it's going to happen. This being the first Tuesday. So, yes. No, it's not. The first Tuesday. This is not going to be done by Tuesday.
We're going to try. I'm going to try.
Okay. We're going to try our hardest to post every Tuesday in October. That's our promise to you. We're going to try very hard to post every Tuesday in October.
Yes.
Hopefully this comes out on Tuesday. But if this does not, after this video, every Tuesday in October is going to be a video for you. So we just hop right into it. Let's talk about some spooky stuff. Oh, wait. Okay. Speaking of spooky stuff.
Oh, my fucking God.
What I promised you in the last video, which I hope you watched. Scare cam. It's happening. It happened. It's in full effect, baby. I'm at my true power. Scare cam. Roll the clip.
Ha! Fuck! I just really had to pee. And I fully was like, oh, I'm pretty sure he's forgotten because it's filming day and he hasn't done it. I come home from work late, just trying to relax in my own home. And then I come out of the restroom and that's what happens to me.
Scare cam.
I just peed and then I also peed a little bit there.
You know, I thought I smelled asparagus.
Yeah, well.
Bruno tried to help you.
Yeah, my fight or flight is not in effect. No,
you don't have a flight or
I have
fight.
a fall. That's what I do. I just drop.
Yours is not fight or flight. It's lights, as in deer in.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's me.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Next episode, second scare cam. I'm only gonna do one scare cam. I'll do one scare cam an episode. I don't want to scare you too much. I've scared him a lot since we've lived together.
Yeah.
Now I'm recording it, and it brings me joy.
I know it does.
Elation, a giddy, like a schoolgirl on a Friday afternoon at the candy shop, getting a lollipop. Just joy.
Yeah. So, please leave in the comments that you petition against this, that you are not in full support of this, and that you would like to see me happy,
we get the most comments against you.
Oh my God.
We want more scare cam. Why
That's all this channel becomes. I know. Who's typing like that?
Okay. Scare cam. Spooky. Ookie. Go.
Oh, Halloween.
Halloween. It's this month.
It is.
It's the 5th Tuesday in October.
It is. Ghosts.
Goblins.
Skeletons.
We have them. They're inside of us. They're wet.
Ugh. When I learned that fact, not that I didn't know it was a thing, but when I realized that, like, it's like that when your skeleton is wet, that your teeth are warm, that, like, I don't know, the idea of that, it just makes me want to leave my skin and just be a skeleton
and have your wet skeleton out.
It would dry at that point. Yeah, it would dry. I would let it dry out and then I'd get back inside my skin.
I mean, technically speaking, everything in you is wet.
Yeah, I guess.
Pretty sure the feet in your shoes are wet because you're sweaty.
Me?
I don't sweat.
Debatable.
I don't sweat. Why would you think I sweat? I mean, I guess I was joking that you sweat, but I don't know if you actually sweat, but I don't sweat.
Then why did you point out that I sweat?
Because you don't like wet bones.
Yeah, you don't like sweaty feet.
I don't like. Who does?
There's 100% people out there that like sweaty feet.
Okay, another tangent. I was on Instagram today.
Okay.
And the title of this Instagram post, because you get like spam posts that aren't from people you follow. It was one of those. And it said, stepsister makes $140K by selling used cereal bathwater. And then it shows like girls in their underwear taking baths with milk and cereal, like Cheerios, in the bathtub, and then they bottle that up and sell that. And people buy it. 140,000.
At that point, isn't it just like rancid by the time it gets to these people?
Different strokes for different folks.
I
That's
guess.
the spookiest thing of all.
I guess.
Rancid milk.
Yeah, honestly.
Gross.
No.
Yes.
Anyways.
Halloween. Halloween.
I got criticized for bringing it up earlier.
They're like, yeah, Eddie, say it again. For the people in the back.
So Halloween.
Yes.
Excited for Halloween?
I am excited. It's spooky season. These 3 months, October, November, December, I feel like I'm at my full potential.
Okay.
I'm at my full power.
Yeah.
I have the power. It's like
2nd January.
Merry Hollow Christmas.
You
know?
Merry Hollow Christmas?
Is it Happy Hollow Thanksmas?
I was going to say, yeah, what is Thanksgiving?
Merry Hollow Thanksmas.
Okay.
I like them all. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, the trifecta. Starts off strong. Halloween, yes, let's do it. Spooky ooky. I love scary shit, but also, because I do this too, I hope you guys can follow me. Halloween is the one time of year, Katie Heron said it best, where you can dress like a slut and not get judged for it.
Yeah.
I have many a slutty Halloween costume that I've had in my life.
Okay.
I've also had many a regular costume.
Yeah.
I like to slut it up.
Interesting.
You slutted it up last year.
I did.
You did.
That's why I say interesting, because last year you were fully covered head to toe.
In spandex.
You had a whole thing over your head and everything.
I was Vision from WandaVision. I got a lot of good critiques about that.
Yeah,
even more after I took the red off. I don't even know what I'm going to be this year for Halloween. Yeah. I think about it, and I have no idea. And I have to think of something. We're hosting a Halloween party.
Hold on, real fast. Yes, I was a slutty devil last year. And I just need you guys to see a clip real fast. Hold on. Wow. It's the one where your eyes look crazy. That one clip that Delaney took where it's us holding the cups and it's you like. So, any comment about this?
I mean, if we're putting pictures of ourselves, I'll put a picture of me as Vision.
Yeah, I mean, you were in that video though.
Yeah, but I look crazy.
When don't you?
Okay, here's a better picture of me as Vision. See, that was a good picture of me, right?
You know what's sad? I never even got a good picture of me as the devil. I tried and
there was something on me.
Oh my god!
It was a spider. There was a spider on my ankle.
Oh, I think I still see it.
Ah!
It's not like on you though, but it's like hanging from the table, I think.
No, it's not. That's our thingies.
No, I seen it.
Where?
I think it went that way. It was a little tiny one, right? This is a prime example of his arachnophobia.
You're fucking with me.
No, 100%. I've seen something.
Guess my feet aren't touching the ground anymore.
Oh my god! Can you see him? Lift him up a little higher.
You see it? There's one. Oh shit! There's the other.
Oh my god!
Here's my knees.
Okay,
I thought that was a whole Coke. Anyways.
Oh, it might be.
We're 13 minutes in.
Sure
we talked about nothing but
Anyways.
OnlyFans and used milk.
Okay, so best Halloween costume you ever had in your life?
Oh, in my life?
Well, yeah. What was your favorite? It could be you as a child. It could be you as an adult. It could be you as a teenager.
I think as a child, my best Halloween costume, I was a wizard.
Okay.
And it had like this neck piece. It was like a super high neck piece.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like silver with stars on it, and then I had a wizard hat.
Oh, how fun!
It was great. Had a wand.
I wasn't about to ask you.
Yeah, I was also an alien.
Okay.
That also had a neck piece.
You really love a good
I love a good dramatic robe.
Yeah. You love a cape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so everything, I really tried to do that.
If you could live in capes, you would.
My alien, it was purple, green, and silver. And I had alien hand gloves.
How fun.
It was fun. I had an alien mask. It was cool. Loved it. I think as an adult, that's hard. I've done a lot of things.
Yeah.
I've been the Red Power Ranger. I've been a Spartan, a witch. I've done... What else have I done? I've been a bunny, slutty bunny. Superman, slutty. I've been a lot. You hear the cat?
Yeah. Can you guys hear the cat? Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. I'll find out later in editing.
I don't think I can pinpoint like a favorite costume.
Well, that was
as a child, yes,
yeah,
obviously. But as an adult, I've done so many things.
Yeah,
I can't
fun.
like, oh, this is my favorite costume I've done.
Yeah. I think as a child, I did a fully realized Burger King. It was full head to toe costume, and it had like a plastic head that went on top. Oh my god, it was so much. I got so many comments on that.
You know, I've always had a dream of a costume I wanted to try, and I haven't done it yet.
What is it?
I've always thought it'd be cool to be like a chocolate chip. Don't you?
Yeah. So, let me tell y'all a tale. A tale as old as time. When I was in 6th grade, you know how like usually you like dress up for school on like the day of Halloween. Right, it's like a fun thing to do.
Right.
I didn't realize going from 5th grade to 6th grade that it like wasn't really cool to dress up anymore or to not have like a cool costume.
Okay.
So in my preparation for Halloween, I was so excited because I had a full chocolate chip cookie costume that was a big circle. It was literally legs sticking out the bottom. It had 2 armholes and you were a cookie. And it had a little chocolate chip hat. I was so excited to wear it.
Oh my god.
And I wore dude, what's funny is I originally was like, oh, I'm going to not wear a shirt with this. That was just my thought. As a child, I was like, oh, I don't have to wear a shirt with this.
I've been there.
Yeah. So I'm like, cool. But I ended up wearing all brown. Okay. And then, cool, I put the chocolate chip on. And I got to school, and I realized, like, maybe 10% of the school dressed up. And, like, most of them were, like, cool costumes or whatever. It's like, oh, I'm a cheerleader. Oh, I'll dress up as, like, a zombie or something. Like, something cool. Duh. Yeah. And I was a fully realized chocolate chip cookie walking into the classroom.
That doesn't say a lot about who you are as a person. In a positive way. Yeah. I don't know what does.
No, I had a lot. I thought it was cool. If I was a teacher and I seen a child dress up as a full chocolate chip cookie, I would have had a ball.
I love that.
Yeah. So I was just that kid. And then I didn't dress up 7th and 8th grade. Because I then, at least from like 3 people, I was Cookie.
Oh.
That was my nickname through middle school. They would call me Cookie.
Bring in the cake, Cookie.
Yes. And they stole my chocolate chip hat. And they gave it back to me at the end of the period.
That is sad.
They stole my chocolate chip hat.
I was thinking about as you were telling your chocolate chip tale.
Sad.
One of my favorite costumes as an adult, I was Freddy from the Scooby Gang.
Okay.
I had blonde hair at the time, so I was Freddy. Me and my friends, my friend Jen, she was Daphne, and then
this was
Shaggy.
adult.
Yeah, I was an adult.
Okay.
There was Shaggy, there was a Velma, there was a Scooby. Yeah.
Okay.
I was Sunny and Cher with my friend Jen.
Okay.
I was Cher, obviously. She was Sunny.
Clearly.
I was an old man.
Okay.
This is fun because this is all like the old people's home. So it was like, you know, I like doing fun things like that for the people, for the elderly.
For the old people.
Yeah. So, do you have pictures of like you in your different costumes? Maybe we can do like a little montage. Just like
I can see pictures. I don't have very many pictures. I can see what I can find.
Oh, I always take pictures of myself in
costumes. I know you've showed me many a costume that you've worn, and I don't. Think
but those were in Halloween. Those are just themed parties. Yeah, those are costume parties.
Those are just a random Tuesday.
Yeah, most of them were.
Yeah, I don't really take pictures very often that I would have pictures of costumes that I wore.
We're 2 different people.
Yeah.
So, do you know what you want to be for Halloween this year? Like, have you thought about it? That was aggressive. A no, sir, would have been sufficient. No, sir. Thank you, sir.
No. I told myself at probably like middle of this year, during the summer when I liked the way I looked a little bit more, that I wanted to be more slutty this year because I didn't like fully commit to like. Hello?
Oh, it's our neighbor.
Same Demi. You couldn't hear what she said, guys.
Okay.
Use your imagination. Anyways, no, I don't. I maybe want to go sluttier, but to be honest, I'm not super body confident right now. So we're just gonna see what comes up. I don't know. Maybe I'll do like fully
full smock.
What's funny is since I was throwing a Halloween party last year, I had told you that I wanted to do like a fully realized Freddy Krueger.
You did say that.
And I wanted to do like the full makeup and everything, and you told me I couldn't do ugly for my Halloween party.
No, it's your Halloween party.
I know.
If you're throwing a Halloween party, you're gonna be the ugliest one there.
The point was that it was gonna look like really cool. Like it was gonna be like
that's crazy
cool
to me.
makeup.
If it's your party, be the hottest person there for your party. If you're going to a party, like cool, yeah. Oh yeah, look, I did this. I'm gonna jack it up for the party. But if it's your party, and you're gonna be ugly for your party, I couldn't.
You're gonna be the hottest person there. I was like, I was trying, and then you took off your makeup.
Honestly, guys, I did.
Did we ever tell the story?
I don't
know
think
because
so.
it would have been far beyond when we started the podcast.
Yeah. So I was Vision. You saw the picture. Full body coverage, full head coverage, full red makeup paint. Mm-hmm. As the night went on, it started feeling gross. I started feeling just heavy.
Yeah, you're covered in greasy makeup. Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna take it off. No, don't do it. You're gonna ruin the illusion. You're gonna ruin the costume. I was like, nah, I can't keep it on. I feel gross. Yeah. So I went upstairs. I washed my face. I took my head covering off. You know, I had no hair product, no nothing. And I went downstairs. Talk about a confidence booster. Talk about feeling like a 2, but making people have you look like a 10.
Yeah, my friends are very sweet.
You know?
What?
I feel like that was a dig.
That wasn't a dig.
They're really nice, so they're gonna make them feel good.
No, I'm just saying, like, they're nice. They're gonna tell you when you look good.
But it was crazy.
It was an attack on you.
It really was crazy though. Was it not?
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot. Actually.
I remember you found me at some point in the party. You're like, you'll never guess what they said.
It was a lot. It was the whole party like stopped. The whole party stopped. Like double take. Like stop. Like. That's what you look like. That's what was under that mask. Like, trust me, I don't toot my own horn. I don't think I'm the most handsomest person in the world. I don't think I'm this, that, and that. I would never call myself a big shot, but I was on top of the world that day. Like, they made me felt like I looked like fucking Fabio.
Fabio's a thing.
Yeah. Like, that whole party stopped and was like in awe of my face and hair. Yeah. It made me feel great about myself.
Good for you.
Thank you. I'll never forget that.
Confidence lasted you, I think, at least a good couple months because you couldn't stop talking about it.
I don't know if I was excited to talk, but I don't know if I had confidence. But
I
had confidence that day, sure. Dwindles fast.
Yeah, well.
I've got sobered up by mosquitoes. My ankle's so itchy.
I know you're really itching right now.
I know.
Anyways, have you had any like embarrassing costume fails? Have you had any moments where you're like, oh, maybe I went a little too much? Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah, it wasn't like a costume. It wasn't like Halloween costume, but I did have to dress up. So like Spirit Week at school. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna do crazy hair day or crazy shoe day or whatever, this, that, and the other. So it was shoe day, and I thought, oh, how cool would it be? I'm gonna find some disco platform boots. Like walked up in disco shoes. How do you find disco shoes in a time of the year where there's not Halloween? Mm-hmm. We looked. My mom's like, no, we can't. She goes, here, just wear these. Her boots. Her women's boots. Her women's heeled boots. It wasn't just like a pair of boots, like combat boots. No, it was heeled boots.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh, perfect. This is just like platforms, of course. I've never been so embarrassed in my whole life. I never wanted to crawl under a rock and die as much as I wanted to do. And I was in like, I think 5th grade. I was young.
A pivotal time in your life.
Yeah, it was a core memory.
Yeah.
I remember walking into school, and the more I walked on the campus, the more I was like, oh.
Ooh.
I got a car like this. Got in the class like this.
Oh God.
Is he wearing his mom's shoes? Are those women's shoes? Are those boots?
Oh,
stuff in the girls section. They're platform shoes. You wouldn't know, but they're like disco shoes. Those are your mom's shoes, Eddie. No, they're not. I had PE that day.
Oh my god.
It was a day. It was a day.
I bet.
I was so embarrassed. I cried when I got home.
Oh.
So yes, that was. I was horrible. I was horrible. I'll never forget that.
My family, we like to like if we're gonna do something, like we're gonna do it fully. So like my niece, they do a book character parade every year at their school. Now she's freaking 14 years old. Yeah. But this is probably when she was maybe 8 or 9, and we decided last minute, me and my sister, that she was going to be the witch from Snow White, but not the evil queen version, the witch with the apple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we did full blonde wig. We had like a hooded black cloak thing, and we shoved like a pillow in there to make her have a hunchback.
Not to cut you off, but that's what I want to do we got invited to a witches party the same day as our Halloween party. That's what I want. That's the vision I want to do for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
So yeah, full blown like pillow back there, and then we drew on her face. Well, my sister drew on her face to like make it look like she was sagging here, and like my sister, however, thought of this last minute. So we bought all this stuff the night before, and that morning of, she didn't have anything to draw on her face, so she used her black eyeliner to draw on it. She did this, she did wrinkles on the forehead, and then it was minimum day that day, so I went to go pick up my niece, and she had smeared makeup everywhere because she was like, yeah, at recess after the book character parade, I wanted to take off my costume, but all I had was black lines everywhere. So she's like, so I went to the bathroom, and she just smeared the black everywhere, and she couldn't figure out how to get it off. She was like, I was so embarrassed.
Is that racially appropriate?
If she wasn't like black, it wasn't that much black, but it literally was. Here, just smeared makeup everywhere. And she was just like, I didn't know what to do.
That's funny. I love that.
Oh, my God. I was dying. When I picked her up, I was like, what happened? She was like, I tried to take it off.
Yeah, that's fully the direction I want to go for this witches party. Last year, I did male witch, like stylish. This year, I want to go totally like Wicked Witch, just Haggerty.
Yeah, to be honest, I was just thinking about that today. I was like, I don't know what kind of witch I want to try and do.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So let's go more spooky. Let's go more spooky.
Ooh, more real life spooky.
I found some questions I thought would be cool. They're like spooky questions we can ask each other to kind of conversation starters.
Yeah. Yeah, icebreakers.
I thought it'd be cool.
It's the first day of middle school.
So like middle school, like, oh, if you won $1 million, what would you do?
Yeah, tell me 3 interesting facts about you.
2 truths and a lie.
I blank. I have nothing about myself.
You're like that episode of SpongeBob. What's his name? What's his name? Can anybody find his name?
Side little tangent. In college, I went for photography, and my go-to fact in class
that you were a photographer
was that I was a photographer. That was one of my go-to interesting facts. But in photography class, I can't say I'm a photographer because everyone's a photographer. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
That is funny.
Couldn't think of anything. My other one is that I'm haunted. So back on the spooky. I tell people I can see ghosts.
Oh, there was a ghost at my job the other day.
Was there?
Yeah, but there is a ghost at my job.
Oh, okay.
Kinder care. I work at a kinder care.
Oh, that's right.
I work at a kinder care, and kinder care is haunted. The one I work at is haunted. Well, it's one of my jobs. Anyways, yes, it's haunted, and there was somebody there. One of the teachers there, I forgot that we were talking about it before I came home today, and I forgot that she did this. She reminded me because she was telling stories to the other staff members. They had named it. Okay. Its name is Lily. And not only that, they would serve it a plate of food during lunch and leave an empty seat and serve a plate of food. They'd feed it.
What kind of fucking inviting this thing in?
I know. So Lily's just at the center now.
Oh my God.
Anyways, so let's look at some questions.
Okay.
And there's 50 of them. We're not going to go through all 50, but I thought it'd be cool to just kind of go through. We've already done one in the previous podcast, and if we were to commit a murder, how would you go about it? So we're already kind of on the road.
By the way, a lot of people that I've talked to agreed that my murder was the better murder plot.
How many people?
At least 3.
Who? Your coworkers?
No, actually one of your friends And 2 of my coworkers.
All my friends watch this? That's nice.
Yeah. Surprise.
Okay,
Hi.
let's see. Okay, let's go more sentimental, kind of morbid. What would you want etched onto your tombstone?
Ooh, he lived as he died. Not well. What about you?
Imagine having he lived as he died, and then just sad.
Anyways, what about you?
Malnourished.
He starved to death, so it works.
Choked on a dry hamburger patty.
It'd be nothing on my tombstone. Plain, just like his food.
May he rest in flavor. Oh, what would I want etched on my tombstone? I wouldn't want to. Can you hear my beard?
Probably.
I didn't realize how loud that was.
Editing Jason probably can hear it.
Fuck editing Jason.
Poor editing Jason.
He's like, what? What did he say that?
I'm crying. Future me is crying right now.
I'd really want like I'd want like something like to make people who would go visit me like believe things.
Okay.
Like, oh, he was always so happy.
Oh.
You know? Like let them think.
Underneath, JK.
It's just like little dots going to the very end. Haha. Just like tee-hee, just kidding.
LMAO.
It's like, no, I want something like interactive. I want an interactive
little QR code.
Yeah, I know. It's like press this button if you dare.
Oh.
And it just presses just my thumb.
I had to use $8,000 of your insurance money just to rig a thumb to pop up.
Every single time someone presses the button, I'm okay. That's what I'd want. Something like that.
Okay.
I think it'd be, you know what's so funny? It's 50 spooky questions, but the pictures look like this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a dad and his daughter having fun at a park. Let's see. Okay, have you ever said Bloody Mary in front of a mirror?
I've always been really scared
to do it, to see
it. I think I maybe have done it like one, or no, I didn't even do it. I was like outside the bathroom while my cousin was doing it.
I didn't even do it.
I don't know. Yeah, no. I don't know. Maybe as an adult I can try it now, but
I feel like I have done it before.
Okay.
But I feel like, oddly enough, I was always more afraid to do it with other people. But if I'm by myself, I'm like, I'm just gonna do it. I can do it. Like, that's fake. That's fake, so I'm gonna do it. But like, I felt like if other people did it, it was enough energy to manifest it, to make it real.
Okay.
So I'd be in the bathroom just like, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. But I never could make it to the third one.
There's a mirror right over there.
Imagine she just... It's 3 times, right? You have to say your name 3 times, like Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice. Bruno's just a snake.
Hey.
I'm a snake. I'm a little slithering snake. I'm a slither through your garden. Would you ever spend a full night inside of a haunted house if someone paid you? Bitch, I do that for free.
I know. I live here.
Monthly.
I have to pay for it.
Yeah, I pay to live here. I don't think I've ever lived at a house that wasn't haunted. No one paid me. The only paid I got was a visit by the ghost.
Yes, I would. Didn't you apply to be on like a TV show?
I think I talked about this before. Yeah, America's Most Haunted, and you can apply to and you win money. We never got on.
Yeah, I would do it.
I'm still bitter.
I would do it. How much money we talking though? You give me like $20? You give me like like $5,000 and you can stay the night. My wife Valentino. Stupid. You're stupid.
No, I feel like had to be if it's like a haunted place, it would have to be a substantial amount of money.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it for like $50, like $100.
Yeah, give me like $1,000 and I'll stay the night. Yeah.
If it's like, especially because I feel like we're more sensitive to things like that. I would need more money because shit's gonna happen.
And do I have to like? Am I just going in there and going to sleep? You know what I mean? Or do I have to like stay awake and sit there in a chair by the fireplace and try and talk to this thing? You know what I mean?
I feel like if it's a real haunted place, you're not gonna be sleeping anyways.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Anyways, next question.
Oh, have you ever used? This says, have you ever used an Ouija board?
Oh. I've used Grammarly, which would correct our first sponsor of the podcast, Grammarly, which will fix your error.
Grammarly sponsor us. Have you ever used a Ouija board?
No, and it never
and
would.
If you have, what happened?
I'm giving you that right now. Actually, I'm lying. I have. Yes.
Okay, you have.
But it wasn't like a real Ouija board. Me and my friend tried to make one, and so we did like letters everywhere. We
like fucking Winona Ryder in Stranger Things.
Pretty much, we did letters, and then we had a cup, and it was a whole thing. It wasn't even a planchette. It was just like a little cup.
A fucking Dixie cup.
And nothing happened. Yeah. So we might have screwed it up. We probably, what? Maybe that's where the ghost stuff started.
Maybe.
Oh God. I hope he's doing all right now. Actually, he's in prison. Never mind. I shouldn't. Okay. Never
mind. Is he really?
He really is.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in prison.
I knew somebody from my childhood who's now in prison.
Oh.
Yeah, he was my friend. I still talk to his dad from time to time, like when I go up north, because he works at the local flea market out there. He goes every Sunday, and so if my dad or my mom go, we will stop and say hi to him. He was from my childhood home. But yeah, his son. Side tangent, because you made me think of it. His son went kind of crazy, and he saw this woman. He started like fabricating this whole relationship with her.
Oh wow!
Like he was in love with her, she was in love with him, but she couldn't be with him because she had a husband, which she did. She was married, and he drove over there to kill the husband so that they can be together. And he ended up getting caught. It wasn't even. I don't know if it was a fake gun or if it was an unloaded gun, but he got arrested but obviously attempted murder.
Yeah, my friend got arrested on actual murder charges. It was gang related, and it's a whole.
You win.
It's a whole.
You win.
Yours was the more interesting story, though. Mine,
A more interesting what?
Story.
Story.
Let's do this.
Sneaky
little snake with a story.
Sneaky little snake on a story.
Little storyteller.
Do you have a hunch about the way that you will die?
Oh yeah, I think this is gonna be sad.
Well, I never answered my question about the Ouija board.
Oh yeah, have you ever tried it?
If you're watching this, Mom, no, I haven't.
But if you're not watching,
Mom, yes, I have. At my childhood apartment where I met my friend who later on got arrested. But it wasn't with him.
We're the victory stories out of this.
Yeah, it wasn't with him that I did it. It was my friends Jessica and Sarah.
Okay.
They lived in the back part
Jessica
of the apartment.
and Sarah, how you doing?
They live in Jessica has a son now.
Okay.
Sarah was Mormon, so I don't know what happened to her. She always wears skirts.
Ooh.
I'm not too sure what happened to Sarah.
Not the skirts.
She was cool though. She was fun. Her mom was crazy in a good way. Anyways, Jessica had a Ouija board, and her mom was working one night, and so she was like, "Oh, do it at my house," and it got real scary. So we stopped, and I went home, and I was really scared to go to sleep.
Ooh.
I didn't tell my mom because we got in trouble. But Mom, none of that's true, Mom. That's true.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, how are you gonna die?
I think I'm gonna get sick. I genuinely think at some point I'm just gonna get sick, and then I'm gonna,
just
if
like
I don't
scurvy?
get sick. I wasn't thinking scurvy. I was thinking more like something.
Malaria.
Yeah, actually, the mumps. You get the mumps.
Are the mumps still a thing?
I don't know.
Is that like eradicated?
Eradicated?
Yeah. Eradicated.
Yeah. That's right.
Trust me, I'm not gonna say something I'm unsure of on camera. Corroborate.
I edit the podcast. I found plenty of things that I'm like, ooh, do I correct this?
And yet they've never heard.
Remember when you say Hasbro? It's definitely Mattel.
Yeah, but I'm not embarrassed by it.
You should be. Anyways, I think I'm gonna get sick. I think I'm just gonna get like cancer or something.
Why would you put cancer? Cancer?
You asked if I had a hunch, and that is always what I have felt.
Does cancer run in your family?
No, I don't know.
You're just gonna be the first
I just
case?
feel as though, I mean, yes, the people have gotten cancer in my family, but it's not like a typical thing in my family. But I don't know. I've always felt that way.
Interesting.
How do you think you're gonna die?
I used to always think I was gonna die in a car crash.
Okay.
And then I got into a really bad car crash. My car was totaled. I was T-boned. I hit a building. It was a whole thing. I did not die.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of went away. Now, one of two ways. It's always in my head. I'm either going to die in my sleep or I'm going to get shot and die.
See,
I've always
Why would you put that out there?
I know. But
Why would you say that? I don't understand.
I just feel like cancer's so big. But a gun,
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, you're getting shot?
I know. But I'm just like,
I would like to just pass away in my sleep. That'd be ideal.
Okay, not that I feel like I would pass away in my sleep, but I've always said when I die, I would like to die in my sleep.
Yeah, same.
But I've always thought, I've always had this little thing in my mind, like, I'm going to die via bullet.
Okay, I need anyone watching right now, I need you guys to settle a debate because this is something we disagree on. I think burning alive is a far worse way to die than drowning. And you think
drowning is better than burning.
That's crazy to me. You're literally burning alive. Imagine touching that flame right now, but your whole body.
Wait, what was the argument?
I think burning alive is worse than drowning. And you've always said that drowning is worse than burning alive.
Oh, yeah, I changed my mind. I forgot to tell you.
Oh.
I did used to think that, but I thought about it and I had another conversation after we'd had that conversation. So you don't have to debate nothing.
Okay.
Drowning is the way to go. Because you pass out before you die when you drown.
Yeah, no.
You're already unconscious.
At that point, if I know, same thing. If I know I'm drowning and there's no way for me to get out of it, I'm just, I'm just taking in whatever water and just trying to, pass out as I can, But with
But before, I did say that burning would be better because let me tell you why. And I only just recently started thinking about the opposite. Mm-hmm. But because when
we have interesting conversations in our
burning, household. Think about it. When you're burning, yes, it's gonna hurt for a little bit, but after I don't know how long it's gonna take because I've never looked into it. But all of your sensors are burned. You're done. After a while, you feel no pain. Yeah. You can still be alive and feel no pain because everything's burned, done. Yeah. So you're just waiting to die. Whereas drowning, you're feeling everything. You're feeling the compulsions. You're feeling the asphyxiation. Ew,
why do you become like hunchback when you do it?
Because I'm jolting. I'm jolting.
Your neck immediately. Yeah, 100%. If I know like I'm trapped in a burning building too, I'm just inhaling as much smoke as I can.
So you can pass out.
Yeah. I would rather, if I know I'm not getting out.
Right.
I don't want to experience that.
Right. I want no pain. Ideally.
Done. Did you see, this is going to be really morbid. You did kind of morbid transition in the last one, so I'm going to do a morbid transition in this one.
Okay.
Did you see that clip from that wedding?
No.
It was a wedding in, I don't remember what country. One in like the Middle East. Okay. And they were doing their first dance and they had fireworks. Mm-hmm. Kind of like that one wedding that we went to where they had the sparklers that were shooting up in the air. They had 4 of them on the dance floor and it caught the roof on fire and 100 people died.
No way.
100 people died and I think 160 got injured. And literally and people are leaving in the comments to think that's all of their friends and family. Yeah. And the bride and groom survived. And they were like, imagine the guilt.
Oh, no.
That they must feel.
Yeah, that's wild.
And I was like, 100 people? No. I don't even
know. That's
I don't even know how you live with yourself at that point.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
That's wild to me.
I wouldn't. I would probably even got divorced.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't remember what reminded me of that, but yeah, that's very sad. Rest in peace to those people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways.
We'll do one more question.
Okay.
And then we'll move on. Let me find a good one. Distract them for a little bit.
Okay. You guys, so we really want to be on top of it for the month of October. As we said, we're going to be posting once a month. So we really want to see how many of you are actually going to interact with us and the videos. So I want to hear in the comments what you guys are going to be for Halloween. Give us any ideas what we can potentially be for Halloween. And just like we asked in the last video, anything that you want to hear us talk about more and more, then Please, you don't have to comment on the fact that my voice cracked.
I
It's
didn't
fine.
say a damn thing.
Your eyes said it all.
Okay, but my voice didn't. You brought attention to yourself. What if I was just looking up because I was like, I have a good one. You took it as whatever you took it as.
All right, what's your good one?
It's gross, but it is a good one.
Okay.
Would you consider tasting human flesh for $100?
Not for $100, no.
What if it was like the tiniest little
No.
like a Squidward eating a Krabby Patty size bite?
No. Would you?
I don't know.
Really? I don't know either.
I don't know. I feel like
if you were to give me
one of two things. Hold on. One of two things. One, maybe it probably have to be a little more than $100, but
yes.
only because this is my thought with that. One, it's human flesh, cannibalism, illegal.
Yeah.
Right. What if it's disgusting and I get super sick? But then devil's advocate, and then that's the part I'm like, what if I like it?
What if you love it?
What if I like it? What if it's like the best tasting thing I've ever heard?
Open up the floodgates.
Right, and then I become a fucking serial cannibal murderer.
Okay, Dahmer. That'd be crazy. You already have the glasses.
I've been told.
You might as well.
I've been told before. Remember that time we went out and somebody said I look like Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah, I know. And you've already committed like 3 murders. You might as well just like continue going.
I never
All
ate
it
them.
is
I never
like,
ate them though.
I know.
Yeah.
What stopped you?
I'd never tried human flesh. I don't want to try then.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was going to do it for free.
I know.
Pay me first.
Can you imagine?
No.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Why do you say that?
Yeah. I was wondering, when you asked me what we're going to eat for dinner, I didn't realize that was
when you
an
said
option.
When you said you wanted to have friends for dinner, I didn't know you want friends for dinner.
Evelyn, where are you? I haven't heard from you in days.
The last time you were at our house, I haven't seen you since.
She left early.
You know, she has been gone from work for a couple of days.
Can you imagine her car still parked outside? It's been out there for 2 weeks.
You just now noticed.
She's hanging up in the corner like a meat locker. I'm just like, didn't notice this the entire time.
There was so much hair in my hand when I did that.
Oh my god, Evelyn's hair.
You know, I will say, Evelyn and Leanna, their hair is probably some of the nicest women's hair I've seen.
Okay.
It always just because it made me think of hair.
Yeah.
Whenever they come to work, their hair is just so like.
You know what? I agree.
Perfectly placed.
When I seen them the other day, I was like, oh my god,
like it almost looks like a wig in the best way.
Yeah.
Like that can't be your hair. Like it's so perfect looking. You know.
Good for them.
I'm jealous of them. It is good for them.
Yeah.
I felt like I was like this. I'm jealous of them.
Turn an Uncle Fester.
I can be that for Halloween. Uncle Fester.
Is that gonna give you a complex?
Oh, probably. The bald
Bad
head.
posture
And a bald head. Kill me. I'll do it for you. Give me the flame. Give me the flame. I'll do it for you.
I don't know if that's gonna be the best costume for you.
You know what that right now that just made me think of when we were like bad posture and a bug. We both said it on the day. Have you ever seen Austin Powers on The Spy Who Shagged Me? And it's him and his dad and they're talking and he shot on a turtle. And they both said
Maybe
it.
I don't remember that part.
Oh.
I was also 6 when I was watching it.
I love the Austin Powers movies.
I liked
Goldmember.
Goldmember.
I like Goldfinger.
Isn't that the guy's
his name is
though?
Goldmember. I love gold.
Yeah.
He has a gold-plated schlong.
You know what?
You want to flop on a pancake?
I don't think Mike Myers got enough credit.
Oh, smoking a pancake?
For the amount of
a bong and a crepe?
For the amount of
a cigarette and a burrito? I don't know what it was.
Okay. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh, we were done with the questions.
Murder.
Oh, wait. So how much money would it cost?
To eat human flesh? How much human flesh? Like the little bit like I was saying or how much?
We're going to say a piece that big.
I have to eat the whole thing? I just have to taste it?
You have to eat it.
Is it cooked or is it raw? Like is it fresh off of the person?
You can prepare it. It just got cut that day.
Flambe? Okay. Okay. Here's my questions before you answer anything.
Okay.
Before I answer anything. Is it fresh from the person?
Mm-hmm.
What part of the person is it from?
Their leg.
I can cook it. I can prepare it anyway. Yeah, I don't have to eat it raw.
Yeah.
Can I add seasoning?
Sure.
Can I pair it with something?
No.
Just by itself?
Just by itself. It's just that piece on a plate.
Can I drink something after?
Like 10 minutes after. And
I'll for sure get the amount of money I'm asking for.
Yeah. We'll say our amounts at the same time because I wonder if...
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
$500.
$7,000.
Oh. I said 500.
I said 7,000. And that was lowballing.
I think 500 is a good amount of money.
To eat a piece of human flesh?
We've eaten other things that people probably shouldn't eat.
I guess, but no. It's the mental that I wouldn't be able to get past.
Do you guys think you'd be able to eat human flesh? On top of whatever Jason told you to put in the comments, because I was looking for a question. Put how much, if you want to, how much money it would take for you to try
human flesh.
Dollar coin
quarter.
size.
Yeah.
That's not a quarter. That's a quarter. That's a dollar.
I said this.
That's a dollar. That's a big ass quarter if you think that's a quarter.
50-cent piece.
Oh, a 50-cent piece, yeah.
Yeah.
A 50-cent piece size human flesh from the leg.
Let us know. Shut up.
I said nothing.
Your face says it all.
But my words don't. You're drawing it to yourself.
So obviously, given that Halloween is coming,
right,
and trick-or-treating is like a fun thing to do, and obviously you have a son now, so you still get to go trick-or-treating.
Trick-or-treating with him is probably one of the funnest things to
I
do.
only get to go trick-or-treating is if I tag along.
Right.
When did you stop trick-or-treating when you were a kid? When was like the last year you went like actually trick-or-treating?
Oh, like pre-Maverick?
Yeah.
I did go a lot while I was not an adult, but older, in my late teens.
Okay.
This is my thing.
Okay.
You can be doing a lot worse things than trick-or-treating.
Mm-hmm.
Why yuck somebody's yum? If I want to trick-or-treat, let me trick-or-treat. My hand fully went into Bruno's mouth. He was yawning and it just flew straight into his mouth. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not trying to do anything. Yes, I get it. It can be portrayed negatively.
Yeah.
I get it to an extent. But like, if I just want candy.
Yeah, I don't see the
innocent.
issue.
I mean, if I'm a 40-year-old man trick-or-treating by myself, then okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. But if I'm 17, 16 years old, 18, 19 years old, and I'm trick-or-treating with my friends, let me be.
It's just a fun little thing to do, and you're going around getting candy.
I'm with my friends. We're just asking for candy. It's not going to kill you because you gave me one piece of your fucking mini-sized Snickers.
Yeah. I think I was 14 the last year that I trick-or-treated, and I feel like that was when I was like... That was when I started getting the comments of like, "Oh, you're still trick-or-treating?"
I was driving. The last time I went trick-or-treating.
Yeah, no, I remember that year. The downtown Redlands always does like a little thing at like 3 p.m. And so you walk around, you go up and down the street. It's all the stores. They give out candy and everything. And I remember some girl asked me like, "Aren't you too old to be trick-or-treating?"
I'd have hit her with my
And
dad.
I remember thinking like, "You fucking bitch." Like, whatever. Yeah. But I ended up going out with my friend. I wasn't going to go out, but then I ended up going out with my friends, and we went out to, there's a very popular street in Redlands where the houses all get decorated like super crazy, and everyone goes there. So we went, and honestly, I had a great time. But after that, I always felt like I'm I'm too old.
I'm thinking about it. And it sucks that made me feel that way.
Yeah,
because you're being innocent. You're enjoying life. But I can tell you exactly. I can't tell you how old I was, but I can tell you exactly the last time I went trick-or-treating.
Okay.
Because like I said, I was driving.
Yeah.
But it was me, at least 2 of my cousins, but there might have been 4 of us together. So 3 of my cousins and me. I was the devil that year.
Okay.
I had put my hair in spikes, 2 horns, and sprayed them red. I wore a black cloak, all black,
okay.
but my horns were red.
Very you.
And we had drove to the nicer part, one of the nicer cities in our area, Livermore. It's up north, but because they always had they passed out the full size candy bars.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the full size candy. So we'd go, and I think I've talked about it before. Niles Canyon is a pretty well known haunted area in up north back home. So we were driving through, and we thought, oh, let's get out. It'd be so funny to get out. It's Halloween. Let's get out. Let's see what happens. I get out of the car. Like, oh, I'll get out. Come on, let's get out. Okay, go. If you get out, we'll get out. I get out of the car, and they left me.
Lock the door.
No, they didn't lock the door.
They just drove?
They were gone. They drove.
Oh, my God.
And I just watched the light just get little. There was no light. Oh, my God. In the fucking middle of a mountain, pitch black by myself. Nothing. So I did the only thing I could think to do.
What?
I just wrapped myself in my cloak like this. So just in case a car was coming, they wouldn't see me. Because it was a black cloak.
Yeah.
And I just like this. And I just waited. I was like, what am I going to do? I can't do nothing. I'm just going to stay like this. Because it's black outside. It's pitch dark. Yeah. I'm in all black, so you can't see me. If you did see me, you wouldn't know what I was. Mm-hmm. My cousins came back like 5 minutes later.
In the spirit of that, I would be petty. I would hide fully. I would hide for 45 minutes. You came back for 5 minutes later, you can't find me. Fuck, you regret leaving me.
Albeit, though, there were times, not that day, but there were times before where we were driving through. I was driving. It's like, oh man, something's wrong with the car. It's running out of gas, and I slowly come to a stop. And I turn off all the lights. So I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out real fast. I get out of the car. I'm scared. You know, I had it coming, but.
Here, this is an example of exactly how I picture you responding. That's why I'm surprised you just stayed there.
I did.
Because you remember recently when we were driving home, we were like, I don't know, like quarter mile from home. Probably like quarter mile. And we were talking. You had made a joke, like, just drop me off here. And I was like, all right. So I pulled over. You got out of the car. I drove off. And I was like, okay, haha. I drove down the street and I turned around. I came back. You were gone. And I was like, okay, he's got to be like hiding. So I'm like looking. I'm like, no. I parked right where I left you. And I'm thinking like he's hiding behind that wall or he's going to come out any second now.
There was motorhomes,
yeah, it's a mobile home park.
Mobile home park behind you, yeah.
And so I was waiting. I was like, he's in here somewhere. I don't know. And I'm sitting there. And I'm like, I think this bitch left. I'm like, where'd he go? And then I look off to the side and this tiny little figure all the way down the street is booking it down the street. I've never seen you run so fast. Oh my God. Literally, and then I was like, here we just put it in gear and I took off and I went to go and meet up with you. You were practically home by the time I even got to you. If I would have let you run for like 30 seconds more, you would have been home. So
from my point of view, I got out of the car, I'm walking, you take off.
Yeah.
I'm watching you drive. So in my mind, I was like, I wonder what he's going to do. Is he going to go home or is he going to turn around? So I'm watching you, and then I see you turn left to make the U-turn. I was like, oh, fuck this. So I dart across the street, and I'm hiding like this in somebody's driveway. Hiding. And I saw your car go, and I'm watching you, and you pulled into the mobile home park, and I was like, it's my chance. I book it. I'm going. So then I'm running. I stopped running. I start walking. Now at this point, I'm like, I'm out of breath. I'm walking. I look back, and you're just parked there in the driveway of this mobile home park. And I'm like, does he see me?
I'm telling you, I fully was like, he's around looking at me right now.
And I was like, okay, I'm just going to make a run for it. And I think what got me caught is because when I made a run for it, I crossed the street again to go back over to the side that we live on. Mm-hmm. And that's what got me caught. I feel like if I would have stayed on the side that I was on, you probably wouldn't have known.
I saw you on that side first. Uh-huh. I saw your little body going, just taking out. And I was like,
little?
Honestly, I saw the most petite body running that I've ever seen in my life.
That's how I knew it was you.
You were in full Lululemon.
There's nobody else as small as you. I knew it was you from the moment I saw your stick-thin body.
I saw Slender Man running across.
And I thought Eddie.
That's Eddie.
That's him.
I saw you running, and I was literally like, is that him? And it was late. It was like, what,
I was
10, 11 at night?
Booking it. I was like...
And it took me a second to even realize that was you, and I was like...
I did the freaking Sabrina Spellman spell on my shoes.
As I started going, then that's when I see you dart across the street, right after I started driving. Yeah. I
did. I fucking cast a spell like Sabrina Spellman.
Yeah. And then I pulled up. I'm like, Uber for Eddie?
Every dog has its day. Every shark has its fin. But now my shoes run as fast as the wind.
Oh. All right. You just take off.
That's the spell from the Sabrina the Teenage Witch movie.
That.
Yeah, from the movie, not the TV show. The movie, where she becomes a witch.
The original, not the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
No, the original Sabrina the Teenage Witch movie with Melissa Joan Hart.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was before the sitcom.
Oh, see, I didn't even know there was a movie.
Yeah, it was before the sitcom, and it shows her how she becomes a witch and all this. It's a movie, and she just gets her powers, and she's coming into learning them, and she has a track and field race that day, and she puts a spell on her shoes to win, and I don't know, that's the only spell from the movie I remember, but every dog has its day, every shark has its fin, make these shoes run as fast as the wind, and the shoes are like this.
You seem like you would remember that.
Yeah,
that's funny. Anyways, so I'm really excited for this month.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the content that comes out of this.
Yeah.
I feel like we have a lot of really cool things planned.
I think we have a lot of... we're definitely spooky enough to have a lot of spooky things to talk about.
Mm-hmm. You guys can look forward to the 3rd installment of the Ghost podcast.
We have Bruno sighting.
I'm sure we have, honestly, even just stories that have happened in this house that we can tell.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. I want to do... I was talking to a friend of mine. Mm-hmm. She said we should do like potion making.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? That'd be cool.
We can find some stuff. Yeah.
She said she can help us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our first guest on the podcast?
Potion.
What kind of potion you want to make?
I'd rather not say. You'll be offended.
It's going to be like a poison?
Like a repellent.
It's just water and rat poison. Just rain. What potion did you make? It's getting sprayed.
Where's their Walmart receipt in the room?
I turned into a spider. I'm like, you would scream.
No, I wouldn't. I would just have a heart attack. Right there, immediate. Boom, heart attack, dead.
Oh my god. Anyways. As Eddie said, this is really when he's at his full power, and I'm hoping I can just get like a little bit of that. So I'm hoping that this month really is just boosting both of us, and I think
boost it.
Oh, okay.
Boost it.
Boost Mobile.
Boost it.
Is Boost Mobile still a thing?
Yeah. I'm a boonie.
That's funny.
I'm a boonie.
Anyways. We really hope that you guys come along on the journey. We're gonna be posting a lot more this month.
Get on the broomsticks. Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. So if they do want to come along for the journey, where can they find us?
You can find us in all social media at our handle at straighten_up_paw.
I knew you would do it. Hell yeah.
I was saying it in my head the whole time. I was saying it in my head the whole time.
You're just preparing.
Literally, as you're talking, I'm like, okay, straighten up.
That's funny.
The link is down below.
Yeah, for sure.
We're on YouTube and Spotify now.
Yes. And all our other social medias, which include
in our link tree,
Instagram and TikTok. Find us on TikTok.
You were flipping them off.
Oh no!
Don't do it.
No, I would never.
I burp. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, gross. Anyways, until the next one, guys.
We'll be thinking about you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Till the next one.
See ya.
Boo.
Bye.